Okay, here we are. My 21-degree hybrid. I managed to play it exactly the way I wanted to off the green. I gave myself a big margin for error. Long, right, left and short. You can see I'm well short of the eucalypt trees. Even if I had pulled this shot, I would have been able to get over and get to the green. I've got about 140, 150 yard shot to the green over that big bunker. It's a beautiful looking shot, nice and safe, but really from here I'd be happy just to get it on the green and then make my par. So nice green light approach. This is where the ball finished. I would be expecting from here to be able to get it on the green, give myself a birdie chance, but if I'm 30 or 40 feet away, I would have to accept that because I didn't take any risk off the tee. Okay, here's my 3-wood, my 15-degree 3-wood off the tee. I've hit this shot about 230 yards. It's left me 120 yards into the green. You can see that I'm very close to the right-hand edge of the fairway, which is what my goal was off the tee. With the 3-wood, because I was getting closer to these eucalypts down here, I had to hit it to the right, or otherwise it would have been blocked out by those trees. Not blocked out to the point that I would have had to chip out, but I would have had to play quite a skillful recovery shot to get the ball on or around the green. So I'm 4 or 5, no, probably 10 yards to the right edge and about 30 or 40 yards to the left edge, but I have a nice clear angle into the green. I'd be going in there with a 9-iron, and I'd be hoping with that 9-iron that I could get that ball within 20 feet, and that's going to give me a really good chance of making a birdie. Now here's my red light shot, and it's worked out perfectly. I actually pushed this slightly off the tee, but it kicked down just out of the edge of the rough down into the middle of the fairway. You can see I've got a very narrow gap and I'm about level with the eucalypt trees. I've got myself probably a 60 or 70 yard pitch shot from down there, which I'd be hoping to get inside probably 12 or 15 feet. So I've taken a risk, I've taken a red light risk. I've got away with it this time. I've got through the red light and I've given myself a good chance for a birdie. Most times I recommend never go beyond an amber light shot. If I'd pulled this shot only 10 yards from there, now I'm only 60 or 70 yards from the green, but I'm blocked off and I'm chipping out. Very frustrating. On a short and birdieable hole like this, I don't want to be making bogey. So the red light shot, you've got to be very selective when you choose that. Most times you want to play green or amber. In this case, I've got away nicely with the red light shot, and from there, well, let's go down. I'm going to go down and hit that shot and see how close I can get it to the pin. Okay, here we are down next to the result of my red light shot, which worked out perfectly. I got lucky this time. You can see it's a very narrow part of the fairway, probably barely 20 yards wide. If I'd pulled it just a little bit, I'm in behind these huge eucalypts. I've got about an 80 yard shot to the pin over that deep bunker in front of the green. Beautiful looking shot here on the 16th at Yarra Bend. I picked my 56-degree sand wedge for this shot, and let's see how we go, see if I can set it up there close to birdie range. Let's go and have a look. I just managed to fly that shot about 10 or 12 feet past the pin on the right hand side, and it screwed actually down about 15 to 18 feet on the low side of the hole. So not what I planned. I got a little bit lucky again there, but I've given myself probably about a 15 to 18 foot straight uphill birdie putt. So this was driver off the tee, picking the gap down there. If we have a look at that gap down there, looking back the other way, you can really get a good idea of just how narrow it was and what sort of risk I was taking. But in this particular case, it worked out well. I've now got myself about an 18-foot uphill birdie putt. And we'll see how we go. Going to work a little bit left to right. Oh. So there's playing the 16th hole at Yarra Bend. Three options off the tee. The one that I played out was the red light option. Most times when I play this hole, I actually play the hybrid off the tee, and that leaves me about a 7 or 8 iron in, and I find that that's the best way to play this golf hole without bringing in too much risk that's going to spoil your day by having a bad score late in the round.